Hello, everybody. Hope everybody had a great Tuesday. Mine was. Went back to work today after the little trip, but let me get back over here to my comments. We'll see who all we got in here. We have got Backroads Art Studio, which is right there behind me. Over the Hill RV, Timmy Ray the King. Good talking to you today, John. Talked to him on the phone for a little bit. Mr. Aaron Jemison. And that looks like it. Got 8 people in there. K&R Destinations in the house. Oh, Pause and Effect. How you guys doing? Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless is in. Yeah, K&R. I mean, let me get my co-host up here. Let's say hi to Miss Felix. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy. Grassroots Living's in. And remember, we'll come back. BB3 just jumped in. Murder Mystery. Scott Jacobs. Appreciations in here. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are all doing good. But yeah, I was going to show you here real quick. Let me get my camera up here. K&R Destination. It's literally, I don't know if you can see them. They're literally right there across the street from us. Here's Hillsdale State Park.
You know what you should have done is you should have took your camera over and let us peek in the windows at them.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. Maybe they'll come over here and say hi. Thrifty Angela just jumped in.
Themselves invited.
Yeah, you can come on over and say hi, guys, if you want to. But yeah, literally right across the street from us. So kind of good to have some good neighbors. I'll tell you one thing though. This campground is Tuesday, and the one campground we're in now, I don't think there's an empty spot left. They're doing it not by reservation, for come first serve. And people started pouring in here today, I guess, to get the spot for the weekend. Because I've never seen it this crowded on a Tuesday, but there's absolutely no spots left in the area we're in right now. Thrifty Angela, I think it said hi. Cruising with the Colemans, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. We got 14 in the house. Our epic RV adventure, how you guys doing? Sure was good spending some time with you guys. We had a blast. I got a few pictures I'm going to try to show you guys from our little meetup. Uh-oh, we got a knock on the door.
Come on in.
Let's see who's here.
Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
Yeah, he's walking in the door.
Sir, you need to keep it down, sir.
We all know who that voice is, right?
Who could that be?
There he is in person. Got his daydream shirt on. Look at that.
Yeah. It was the only thing that was clean. We put the 200.
Yeah, we still got to catch up laundry too from the trip.
Have a seat, brother.
I have to after I ran.
Oh, he ran over here. He ran the whole 50 yards.
I was going to say, that really wasn't that far. I think even I could run that.
He's about to have a stroke. But anyway, tonight we got a little special thing after my live here. Grassroots Living is going to be doing their very first live stream. So we're going to go right down, and Felix will catch us about 10 minutes till, so we can drop the link, and we're going to go over there and watch our very first, be a part of the Grassroots Living very first live stream. Not a premiere.
I think there's prizes too. They're actually celebrating, I believe, their monetization. So.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
So be sure to jump over to Grassroots Living as soon as we get off here, because, like I said, 2 things: you're going to get a prize, and it's our very first live stream. It will not be a premiere. So you guys join me over there as soon as we get done. But yeah, they were down at the Slow Momentum Crew Rendezvous, however he spelled it on the sign.
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous. Our epic RV was there. Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. Tammy Ray the King was there. We had RV Underway was there. Shanna Craft. Roy and Becky, Char of Hearts came by for a day and hung out with us. So it was an
Gary.
incredible. And Gary even, yeah, Gary with Daydream stuff. I sent him an invite, but I don't know. I sent him and Nettie an invite. I don't know if they didn't get it or what. I was kind of hoping to get us because Gary's home. I talked to him today. He's actually home. So I was hoping to get the old morning crew on tonight. So, yeah. Nettie, I know you're in here. If you didn't get the link, let me know and I can drop it in the chat for you. But I haven't seen Gary in here at all.
Oh, it's
Ryan is
actually
not camera ready.
Grassroots live stream is actually celebrating hitting 5,000 subs, not monetization, but
Wow.
5,000 subs.
5,000 subs. That's
Which
quite
they're almost to
quite
6,000, I think, already. So
they just need hours. Is that what they're needing?
no, they're already monetized.
Okay, well, I thought they were, but I didn't know
Yeah.
if they were looking for hours.
Now I thought it was just a delayed party.
Yeah, it was. We had a great meetup. Let me see if I can share the screen with you guys and see if I can show you some of the pictures that I just got a few pictures. Let's see if I can share this out. That was some of the cupcakes that BJ made. Felix did not make them, and nobody came up missing at the meetup. So these are actually cupcakes, human free. So it's kind of cute how she did this. She made a cupcake and used one of those Nutter Butter peanut butter cookies and made it like a little horse on them. And she had these pink cupcakes. And I'll tell you what, that woman did do nothing but cook the entire time we was there. So
and she's a good cook. Oh
she's
my
a good cook.
Everything she made was just absolutely delicious.
I'm telling you, if you were hungry while you were there, it was your own fault.
Oh yeah. If you were hungry a day later, it was your own fault.
Because I guess, and I didn't realize this, and down in Louisiana, you don't have just dinner. You have dinner, you have dessert, then you have dinner, then you have dessert, and then you have a late night dinner. Am I correct, Felix?
Pretty much, yeah.
Another dessert.
And then another dessert. So, and that was just at dinner time. I ain't going to talk about the breakfast and the lunches, but the last day, I think I was in a food coma because I couldn't eat no more. It was all done. I just went to bed like at 9 o'clock at night because I was hurting so bad. Even Jesse threw in the white towel. A few times. He got so full he couldn't eat no more.
Did you get full?
He could eat now, I'm sure, but
crawfish pie thing.
With the day with all the crawfish pies and the crawfish egg roll things and
the crawfish, and we had what? Well, we had what? It was gumbo or jambalaya, and barbecue ribs, salads. On Saturday, we kind of had like a potluck, and everybody brought everything over. My gosh, I was so full I could not move, but I still ate. Let's see if I can get to this next one here. This was some more of her cookies. Those were the ones that looks like little cowboy hats. She used a pretzel and then a Rolo on top of it. I wish I got a sideway view because they look just like a cowboy hat on it. And this is
it's a Pringle, not a pretzel.
A Pringle, yeah. I'm sorry. This is we try to catch every single person that said we're coming in, and this is our epic RV coming down the highway. And go in front of Kate. You got to go in front of KT's house and then make a U-turn down there and come back. Here they are coming in. Our epic RV has arrived.
I heard Felix had to make 2 entrances.
Yeah, and Felix had to make 2 entrances, and we'll get to that in a little bit. There's our epic RV pulling in with her red. Got the greeting committee out there. We've already got Mel and Eddie. They're back there. And I did not tape them coming in because I did it on a short and I didn't have it on my camera, but they're already arrived and set up. Here comes Roy and Becky with Roy and Becky's Travel coming in. And he comes in hot. I'm standing out on the road like an idiot. And he's coming in at 90 miles an hour. So Roy and Becky and Honey has arrived. Honey has arrived. Coming in hot. And let's see. Let's see who we got next. There's OKT making some of his famous. He's making breakfast that morning, wasn't he? Yeah, I think so. That was breakfast. That's some of it right there in the background, right there. That's some of his eggs that his chicken produced. Oh, making fajitas. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So, what a couple people that put on a great meetup. There's us just kind of all hanging out, sitting around. Had a nice awning there right outside his front door, so we didn't have to worry about weather. Even when it was raining, we could sit underneath there, and we just had some good fellowship. And Michael with his Whataburger cup, always teasing me with Whataburger. Char Hart, she's in here. It was so blessed to meet you and your mom. I'm so glad you guys got to come down. And you want to talk about somebody who's got a beautiful voice. Char Hart has a beautiful voice. Did a little sing along around the campfire one night with us. Griswold family vacays in. I'm sure I'm missing some people. I'm sorry. Nursing our travel bug. Thanks for stopping by. Let me get down and go to the next picture. Here we got. Now this, I got to give you a little backstory. Felix had called me early in the day, and I kind of texted. I said, let me know when you guys get on the road. We'll know kind of what time we're going to be here. Well, she told me, she'll deny it, but she told me, well, it's going to be late. It's going to be probably around 11 o'clock.
Wait a minute. No. Yeah, hold up. Hold up. I did say it was going to be late. I didn't know Jesse was going to get off work early. We thought he was going to have to work his full day. So that was not a lie. I thought he was going to have to work the whole day, and we would have pulled in until 12 o'clock.
You never corrected yourself, so kind of it was a white lie. Because when I texted him, I said,
just withheld information. That's all I did was withheld information.
I watched your footage. But yeah,
and I did text you that we were on the road.
I know, but when
3 hours after we left, and I didn't tell you that we'd already been driving for 3 hours.
I'm going to ask the audience if I would tell you guys, hey, would you please text me when you get on the road? Would that mean like right when you get on the road, when you're leaving, and you say, hey, Jerry, we're on the road, we're leaving?
No, I didn't say we're leaving. I did not say we're leaving. I said we're on the road. I have my text. I will prove it.
I got a text from her, about, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock, and said we're on the road. So I'm thinking, okay, it's an 8-hour drive. You're there at 2. So, yeah, you're going to be about 11 or 12. Well, we're all sitting around the campfire, just kind of okey-dokeying, and all of a sudden, Jesse and Felix pull in the driveway like at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock maybe. Yeah. And we're all going, wait a minute, they're not supposed to be here till 11 or midnight. Well, they come pulling in, so we didn't get a videotape them coming in. So slow momentum met them.
I don't want to be collateral damage. I'm leaving the scene now.
Even straight up. But anyway, so slow momentum said absolutely not. Made them back out, go back out on the road, and so we can get them coming in. And this is them. Oh, wait a minute. I went too far. I gotta go back. This is a Happy Place Camping. What I thought they were pulling in. No, I think I actually are going to pull in. No, she gave me the finger and just.
I did not give you the finger.
Let me see. Let's just go back and watch that again. Look at her hand hanging out the window.
Slow motion that
right there.
There is
right
no
there. Look at that hand.
I waved. Jesse wanted to give you the finger, but I wouldn't let him.
So they actually had to go around twice before they actually pulled in.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's Happy Place Camping arriving. And it could have made it a whole lot easier if she had just texted me and said we're almost there.
Yeah, and then I stuck my tongue out at you.
Then she stuck her tongue out.
Okay, stop.
Okay, now, in my defense, if you go over to the Slow Mojo Crew Rendezvous Facebook page and look at one of the pictures and read the comments in it, I was told that there was a handbook of rules. Nobody told me that I was supposed to let people know so that you could film people coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I asked who had the handbook and who was in charge of that. Guess who was in charge of that? Jerry.
Hey, New Vision Security Services in here. What is up with you? I haven't seen you in a while. Destination Delight. We got 23 in here. Let me get back down here. Now that Felix pretty much lied to me the whole trip down here.
I did not.
Here we have got RV Underway in their new Matilda D pulling in. So they listened. You know, we told them to text us about 10 miles out. They did, so we're going to get up to the road and get them finished.
Nobody told me to text 10 miles out.
Pulling Gumby with them, or Gobi.
RV Underway, just arriving.
So you can tell back here in the back, it's starting to get a little full there at the old slow-mo property. Let's see what we got next. And then it was late at night, which this is Miss Shanna Kraft coming in. She's coming in late at night, but she made it there. She was going to stop and come in the next day, but when she stopped, she realized she was only an hour and a half away from us, so she came on in. So Shanna Kraft pulling in her Class C. What a beautiful Class C.
Yeah, that's a cool rig.
I can't remember the year, but it was
a cool looking rig.
Lazy days.
She had a little bit of trouble with her generator, but Mel and Eddie living free zip codeless, and Jesse got her up and running. As far as I know, it was running good when she left, correct?
Slow
Mo's in the house. Slow momentum. We're just talking about the meetup, buddy, and can't give you enough kudos for the hospitality you showed us all. Let's see, and then I think we just got a few pictures here to go through. There's what's his name and Felix and Slow Mo. This is a little bit of story behind why I got the loser mark on my forehead. Slow Momentum challenged me to an air hockey game, and went out there and I took off and got ahead of him 2-0, and that was the last point I scored. So he got to make the winner sign, and I got to make the loser sign. So
I actually have that. I have a short of that, and people have been watching it, thinking how great you were doing. I didn't tell most of them.
Because I'm glad you stopped it before it was 2-0 when it stopped. So I'm glad that you didn't watch the whole thing. It got ugly. But anyway, that was me making my loser sign because I lost to him. I think, didn't Jesse come back and beat him the next day or something?
Yeah, he ended up beating KT.
So he was completely undefeated.
I didn't film that, though, so there's no video evidence.
Well, he's admitting it, though.
Oh,
right there.
Okay.
He's admitting it.
Watch, he might retract that now that he knows there's no video evidence.
Let's see who we got coming in here now. I don't remember this one. We'll have to look. Oh, this was Grassroots Living pulling in. And they tent camped. They didn't bring their truck and camper. They came in their little welcoming committee. Every time somebody come in, the welcoming committee got a little bit bigger.
Grassroots Living.
So that was put in, and they've actually got that car set up to where if they need to sleep in the car, you pull the seats down. They made some little flappers, and they can actually sleep in the back of the car if they need to. So they had a great setup with a tent. We set them up inside the shop, so we didn't have to worry about the rain. And I think they had pretty comfortable arrangements there. Let's see what else we got here. I don't know how many more I got. There's Slow-Mo. I don't know if you guys can see it real good because of the big glare, but he is proud of his chickens. And if we have not went and saw his short about the chickens, I don't know what he called it. Anybody remember what he called that short?
Oh, hell no.
I think it was called Oh Hell No or something. You got to go watch his short about his chicken.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I think it's already got almost close to 8,000 views, but you need to go watch it. I'm not going to tell you. I was going to show it on here. I thought, no. I still might. Who knows? But we'll see. See what else we got here. Oh, that was a little thing I want to build there. There is Ricky from RV Underway serenading us with some music. And if you guys notice the sign behind you there, Slow-Mo Joe Crew. What's missing?
Zeus.
Rendezvous. We're missing a little B, but he kept saying that's because that's Cajun. So that's why it says Rendezvous. Our RV Adventures, how you guys doing? And if you notice down on the bottom left there, we put 2021 the dates, and everybody kind of signed it. So at each year, we're just going to keep on going across the sign, and he's going to keep that sign till it fills up. So hopefully we can get a lot more people down there next year. It was, I can tell you guys, it was a blast.
So I pulled in thinking we were a repair shop.
Yeah, people were actually pulling in there thinking it was an RV repair shop because that's what his property used to be. We had a gentleman pull in there and wanted to know who worked on RVs. And we said, no, this is just a meetup. We're not really an RV shop anymore. But kind of funny with all the RVs in there. He thought it was an RV repair place. Well, that's me. That's me in my food coma that night. I don't know who took that picture, but it was not very giving. But you can see my shirt used to go down to my knees.
I did not take that picture.
My shirt used to go all the way down to my belt. That night, it would not even get close. But he had put a nice. He had took his tractor and got us a nice little area around there. The only bad thing about it, other than one night, it was so hot. You can see everybody setting out of the dirt ring because of fire. It was so hot, and the heat was making everybody even hotter. So, and I think that's all I think that's really the only pictures I download because a lot of it will be coming out in videos. So I didn't want to mess up a lot of stuff. So there was my pictures of the meetup, and there's going to be a lot more coming out. Trust me, there was 9 channels there. Other than Shanna Craft is the only one that's not a creator. So I'm sure you're going to see 9 different videos coming from that. I'll have one coming up here pretty quick as soon as I can get staff to do the final editing and processing of the
final editing.
The Branson's done. I think the editing department has sent it over for final approval and publishing. So I did have to add another staff member while I was there because you guys remember last Tuesday night my computer decided to do an update right in the middle of the live. So I did put a male on staff. He's the IT division chief of ITs for my channel now. So I appreciate Mel taking care of the computer side of it. So now I've got a 3-person staff. So we're working on building it up. And
where's our benefits?
their benefit package is coming. Don't worry. Okay.
Insurance. Vacation.
11 more months to the slow-mo meetup. Yeah, but Char you guys came down for just a few hours, and it was so great meeting you and your mom.
Mm-hmm.
We
Definitely.
really enjoyed it. Adventure RV Adventure. Yeah, I haven't seen no New Vision security system in a while. I thought maybe he took a few days off or something. We're glad to see you back in here, buddy. And I still have your slot dog up there in the top compartment waiting for you to when I run into you. I'm still in the box waiting on you, so I haven't forgot about you.
Hey, so do you want to tell anybody about who we met on the way back?
Yeah. Well, I haven't got through the whole week story yet.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't mind, can I think the script. You must have not read it.
You're running out of
I don't get handbooks from Jerry, so
How much time we got? I ain't paying attention.
we got about 3 minutes.
But anyway, I got to tell you a little bit about the trip down there. We stopped at Branson for 3 days and we had a great time there, and there'll be a video coming out on that. We left Branson. Well, of course, me, being the guy I am, I want to check my rig and make sure it's roadworthy to make the trip on down to Louisiana. So Sunday night, I'm checking the oil and tire pressures and everything. Everything looked good. So we head out Monday morning about 8 o'clock. And we probably drove 2 or 3 hours down the road.
3 hours.
Was just going to stop by a truck stop, really just didn't need fuel or anything. We just needed to get a drink and use the restroom and kind of stretch your legs for a little bit. I thought, well, while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and top off the tank, and that way we won't have to stop when I get to Louisiana. So I'm pumping gas, and I look back at my pickup. Now, my pickup's white, and it looked like a Dalmatian. That's the only way to describe it. It was white with black spots all over it. I thought, man, what in the world does that be? So I go back there and look. Somewhere between Branson and Arkansas, the dipstick on my engine, which is a rear engine because it's a diesel pusher, the little O-ring had give way and it blew my dipstick out. Well, it took a half a gallon of diesel oil, and if everybody knows what diesel oil looks like, it's black, as you can get, and sprayed it all over my white truck. Completely all over. Even the tailgate was covered. And then, of course, the whole back of the rig was covered. So I went into the Love's truck stop thinking, well, it's a truck stop. Surely they got the O-ring I need to fix this. Nope, don't have it. I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do? Because, I mean, you put the dipstick in and you turn the little handle and the little O-ring is supposed to expand. That's what holds it in. Well, it wouldn't expand no more. I think the O-ring was just wore out. And I guess when I checked it in Branson was the last time it was going to tighten up. So I'm thinking, what can I do? So I went and I bought bungee cords, the little bitty ones that you use for just like hanging stuff up in your rig, or I don't know what else you'd use them for. So I took 2 of those, wrapped it around the dipstick, hooked it back into the bracket that the dipstick is held on by, and that's how I made it the rest of the way to Louisiana. First thing when I got to KT's, thank God he's a transporter. RV Adventure, saying hi to Charhart. He had some stuff that we sprayed down on it, and as soon as he sprayed it, you can kind of see the oil melting off the truck, and then I washed it, and it's all good. Cleaned the rig up, it's all good. Went up to O'Reilly's Auto, and I said, hey, I need a dipstick for a 500 Cummins motor. Oh, yeah, we don't have one, but we can order it. It'll be here on Saturday. I said, great. That's perfect because I'm not leaving till Sunday. So paid for it. They ordered it. Everything's good.
Extra for
paid extra to get it shipped, so it would definitely be there on Saturday. Paid $10 extra for the shipping to get it there, so be sure to be there on Saturday. Go up on Saturday to pick it up. They said come up around 3 o'clock, pick it up. Got up there. not there. Won't be in now till Monday. So I reapplied my bungee cords and we made it back home. Now to get to the story about on the way home, we were coming through Little Rock, Arkansas. It was Sunday, probably noonish, would you say?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
1 or 2 o'clock. I hear kind of a loud pop. I turned over to Sharon and I said, "What was that?" She said, "I don't know. I think your CB squelched or something." Then I look at my rearview mirror out of my driver's side, and I see my truck in the opposite lane of that I'm in, half of it. And I said, "Holy crap, the truck's coming unhooked." So luckily, it was Sunday around 2 o'clock. It was on a 5-lane highway. Had to cruise set on about 60, 65. And now I'm in the third, number 3 lane. So I had to get across 2 more lanes to get over to the shoulder of the road with my truck doing this. I think Jesse even saw it in his mirror. My truck was going back and forth behind the rig. So I finally get over to the side and I said, well, the only way I can stop the truck because it's in neutral is just put on the brakes and let it hit the back of the rig. It's the only way to stop it. It's in neutral. Iron Antler Adventures, how you doing, my friend? So we get over to the side, hit the brakes, truck hits a rig, it stops, we're all good. Get out to survey the damage. And one of the pins that hold the tow bar to the truck, you got these little things that slide into the truck and lock, and then your tow bar knuckles in together, and you put this big pin through it with a cotter pin to hold it. Yeah, sounds like the life and times of Jerry Holly. Right, we call that Holly luck there, New Vision. The cotter pins somehow between KT's house and Arkansas got so loose that the only one that was holding my truck onto the deal, I literally reached down. I could have pulled it out with a toothpick. It's how loose it was. So it was that close to losing the only thing holding the truck to the rig. And thank God that held. So basically just disconnected the truck. We're on the side of a major freeway, disconnected the truck, and Sherry drove the truck up to our next stop. Where was that at? Fort Smith?
Yeah.
Arkansas?
No, Fort Smith.
No, Van Buren. It was Van Buren, Arkansas.
I'm thinking wrong. So it was coming up the other side. And we got to meet and have dinner with Troubadour. What a incredibly nice couple. She showed up. Now, we had just called them like the day before and said, hey, we're going to be coming through Fort Smith. You guys want to meet for dinner, you know? And they said, oh, absolutely, absolutely. So we met them at a Lowe's parking lot. We parked the rigs there, and I was able to go in and get new pins and stuff for the truck. And they showed up, and she had little goodie bags for each one of us. So
Focus.
So there's us at Chili's.
I can't get it to focus.
Having dinner with Troubadour and their son. What an ice cream. We spent probably a couple hours with him, wouldn't you say?
Yep, it was right around 2 hours.
Yeah. Artscape Adventures, how you doing? Lisa. So we get the truck all hooked back up. Everything's good to go. And we're going to go stay at a Love's truck stop for the night. Get up and drive the rest of the way in the morning. So Felix said, in Felix's own way, okay,
the truck wasn't hooked up.
No, it wasn't yet.
Sherry drove it.
Right. Sherry drove it over there, but Felix says, hey, just follow us, and we're over to the truck stop. So when we got over to the Love's truck stop, I'm pretty sure this is what Felix told Google. Hey, Google, find me the most curvy, up and down hill, 2-lane road between here and where we're going, and please direct me on it. Oh, and by the way, can you throw in some low-hanging trees on this road too, please? Well, I earned my name Backroads RVing for that 11 miles.
I'm just trying to make you live up to your channel name.
Have you guys ever seen? I gotta get a pen here for a second. I grab a pen.
Just for the record, as we were pulling out of the parking lot, we were only allowed to turn right. We couldn't turn left and go back to the interstate, so we turned right. And I look at my map thing, and I'm like, oh, well, we can go this way. And, of course, it reroutes, you know, so I'm like, oh, well, I guess we'll just go this way. I didn't look to see how curvy the road looked, and it doesn't show you hills, of course.
Now, when you see a street sign that looks like that, I've never seen one that makes sharp curves. But when I came up on the street sign that looked like that, I thought, yep, Felix did it.
That actually is a really good representation of that highway. It was ridiculous.
Up and down mountains. And then you got, you know how you have S curves? When you see a sign that looks like that
was a sign.
There's no stopping in beginning. It wasn't just an S curve, it was like 3 S curves. And it says maximum speed 15 miles an hour. Listen to that sign.
Yeah.
Because 20 miles an hour is too fast. But it was an event. What a
they
beautiful
were pretty
road.
much 90-degree angles. I mean, it was,
It was not, it's probably and then we get over there and we look at it, and Sherry looked it up, and it's called the Trail of Tears Highway. Appropriately named.
Trail of Jerry's Tears.
And I guess Jessie told me when we got there, she goes, as soon as we hit that first set of curves, Felix started laughing, and she didn't quit until we pulled into the Love's truck stop.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it. And it kept getting worse as we kept going. I'm thinking, surely we're going to come out of this, right? No, it just kept getting worse. And so then I, laughed, and I told Jessie, I'm like, oh, I'm going to get my butt kicked when we get stopped.
But
Hot farm.
I can truly say that I earned Backroads RVing for that 20 miles. We have some video that was
pretty. It was pretty.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was probably the prettiest drive I've ever had. But once I got there and got the material from my seat pulled out of my certain area of my body, we laughed about it. But no, it was a beautiful drive. I wouldn't have missed it. I'm glad we went that way, to tell you the truth. It was beautiful. Part of the country I would have never seen whatsoever, and it was beautiful.
Well,
had some rivers and some
worse. It could have been like the $1 Million Highway or something. So I mean, really,
it can't be no worse. I'll take it. It don't matter.
Oh yeah, okay. All right. You name the date. We'll go down that $1 Million Highway.
Following the Yellow Brick Road. How you doing, my friends? But anyway, the ones that could not make it to KT's meetup, I strongly suggest you guys try to make it next year. I'm hoping we can make this thing bigger each year. What a great time! What great group of people. We laughed, we cried, we had a lot of good conversations, a lot of good meals together. It was just so much fun. We did. I don't know. I think Slow-Mo's got a short out on me and Mel rewired his shop for him.
Yeah,
and he's very fascinated how a light switch works. So please go watch that one. And
if you go to visit him, make sure that you ask about the light switch. You'll get to turn it on. He'll let you turn it on
and off. And off. So he's got a short on, so I won't take up much of that, but go watch that short.
He's got a lot of shorts that were done during the meetup.
A lot of shorts done during the meetup. Just go watch his playlist. They're all good. The chicken one's the best though. Yeah, Grassroots Living set a lot of great desserts together as well. Um,
Yeah.
you got multiple desserts at every meal. You had your choice: strawberry cheesecake, banana pudding, some kind of Twinkie strawberry shortcake that was absolutely delicious. I would never thought of using a Twinkie.
Chocolate dipped strawberries.
What was that? A bundt cake, like a German chocolate?
Praline, pecan praline pecan or something. I don't remember.
Lemon cake.
Lemon cake was really good. That lemon cake was super good.
And that was on Friday night, and then Saturday night you had your choice.
Yeah, that was like all in one day.
No, that was great. So I encourage each and every one of you, if you can, try to put it on your calendar for a year from now, because it was just a great time. It was a great time.
You're right, Grassroots. Just when you thought you were full, yeah.
They bring out another dessert
out the door, and then you're like, "Oh no, I can't." And then they put it in front of you. You're like, "Okay, yes, I can."
Yes, I can. You're like the little engine. Yes, I can.
Oh,
yes, I can. But how do you not try it when she brings it out there?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Jesse, actually, I took him like some boudin balls around to him.
Oh,
and he was like,
boudin balls.
He's like, Jesse goes, no more. Yeah, that'll be featured on a video.
Yeah, but I don't think he did that because he was full. I think he figured out that more food would be coming out.
I think
he was saving room. He was actually smarter than the rest of us, because we were stuffing down as it was coming out. He stopped so that he would have room for the next batch of food.
Oh yeah, and I think this might be Kevin, my favorite nephew. Might have changed his name to K&J Adventures.
Oh, that's who that is. Okay,
I'm pretty sure that's who it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm glad you finally come up with a YouTube name. I like that, K&J Adventures. They were in Florida while we were there.
Right.
There's my brother on. He just popped in. Appreciate that. Let's see, what else was I going to show? I was going to hang on just a second. Talk to him, Phil. So I'm going to try to find this one thing to show him here.
Be very careful what you show.
Yeah.
I have nothing to talk about. Well, we could talk about the rooster that didn't like Sherry.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Chasing her down the fence line, trying to pet her.
You guys wasn't there when her and BJ was tormenting that rooster.
We were not.
I was on the rooster side on that.
I don't know. I went over there and tried to get it to chase me, and it turned around and ran the other way.
Yeah, so, I'm telling you, that rooster had good reason to chase those two. That's all I'm going to say about it. I hope there's no video out there proving me wrong. Let's see.
Shannon, did you make it back home okay? Wasn't sure if she made it back home. I also emailed her back a link from you, but I emailed it to her for that video she was looking for.
Oh, okay.
I had to comb through your watch history or whatever you call that and find it. So I did send that email to her.
Okay. I know Slow Mo, he ain't gonna care if I show this. I gotta show this to you guys real quick. You guys have got to watch this one here. Let me see if I can get it to share up. There we go. You guys ready for this? Let's do this.
You got sound?
Yeah.
And what a great day. What a great day at the Slow Mojo Rendezvous to Jerry Holly and Miss Sherry. What the hell? I gotta count my chickens. Damn, count my damn, that girl? Come here, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. 1, 2, 3. Come on, girls. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, girls.
I can't watch that.
My favorite one right there.
My favorite one right there.
Okay. All right. Oh, man. Oh, Lordy. I panicked. Oh, man. Y'all make it on out here to the Slow Mojo Rendezvous. Don't forget to subscribe. Man, I got to go see where the chickens came from.
It's great. I love that.
Oh my gosh. I every time I watch that, I showed everybody at work today about it. Every time I see that video, I just die laughing.
Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da,
wait a minute.
what a great day. What a great
Let me stop it. Just gonna play it again. Yeah, go watch all of his shorts. He had some great shorts in that. Had a homeless guy sitting out by his mailbox one day. It was just really good. Okay, I think we're back. Where we're at time wise, 46 minutes. We're getting there.
Yep. Grassroots is headed over to get their live stream set up.
All right, we'll see you there in a little bit. We're going to rate them. Like I said, for those people that didn't come in at first, Grassroots Living is going to be doing their first official live stream right after mine here. So we're going to rate them. We'll go over there about 3 or 4 minutes just to get everybody in there and saying hi, because they're not going to do a premiere tonight. They'll be doing a live stream. So probably won't be answering a lot of the chat like you do when you're doing a live stream. Usually they do a premiere, they can talk to everybody, but tonight's going to be just a little bit different. Their first official live stream, and I think they said around 30 minutes or so.
Yep, probably around 30
like that, but we'll keep them going if we all get over there and keep talking to them. They can't end it at 30 minutes if we
have a video that
keep
will be
talking
this week.
Does anyone have anything new coming out this week? Now's not the time to listen. I know we have a new video coming out for our Branson trip. It's in final production. Editing's been all done. It's been sent over to the producer for release. I'm not sure when it's going to be released. I'm sure they'll let me know. So you got to be sure to watch it tomorrow. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that one, and then we're going to start. I'll get the editing department start working on the Louisiana one, and the IT guy, he's going to have some time off here because I think we got the computer fixed. But always good to have him on staff.
I dropped a video today.
Yes, I watched that, and I'm glad you dropped that because I'm never going there unless I do like smart people and drive up there to it.
Well, you
guys got to go watch this video because the look on Jesse's face is priceless. That's all I'm going to say.
We had a little bit of humor throughout that one. You know, it's amazing when you're in pain and agony how much humor can come out.
Now that was all real too. You did not know that until you got there, right?
What, that you could drive to it?
Yeah.
Actually, we did know that you could drive to it.
Well, see,
yeah, we've been down there before.
Okay, but I'm just telling you, Jesse did a really good job on that. I'm thinking, I'm not sure you're going to take the
stairs. I wanted to take the stairs for the video because I knew that would be cool to show everybody. So, I mean, he was still, you know.
Jesse's a trooper because if I would have known that, I'd let you off at the bottom and I'll say I'll meet you up at the top. So, my hat's off to you, Jesse, for walking it with her. And I'm glad you videotaped that so I don't ever have to do that.
Oh, no. Shanna lost one of her covers. I got here without a cover to one of the cooler. It was raining in Daisy. I got it covered with plastic today. Tape, duct tape, and bungee cords.
Hey, bungee cords.
Sounds like a Jerry Holly job there. Duct tape and bungee cords.
Right now it is still bungee cord and it held all the way back. So I got to go tomorrow and order the actual dipstick for it. But hey, it worked and got us back home. Oh, some exciting news too. While I was gone, I'll hurry because I know we got to be getting close. While we were in Louisiana, we received a phone call from the campground we're at here at Hillsdale State Park in Hillsdale, Kansas. And we got offered some work camping spots here. Actually, I don't know if it's considered work camping.
Work camping.
Sherry will be working at the main office. and the state park office doing reservations and stuff, or she might be down at the little guard shack right when you come into the park collecting money for day passes and stuff. And then when I get off of work, I'll come and work a couple hours in the evening doing whatever they need me to do. But in exchange, we get a free campsite for the entire summer. So that worked out really good for us. So I'm tickled to death. Be our first actual work camping gig. Hey, RV Kids TV, how you guys doing? So I'm kind of excited about it. I think she's excited to have something to do during the day instead of just sit in the RV all day. We had to stop by actually on the way in yesterday and talk to the lady that hires all the volunteers, and we had to do a background check for them. And she said that would take a couple of days, and as soon as that came back in, she would give us our assignments. So we pulled in here last night, got our spot, and we're back at the park, and things are looking good. So let's see what's Shannon say here. I'm sure the plastic was dry rotted and manufactured. Shannon, what year was your rig? I can't remember the year of it.
It's the coolest lazy day.
But it is the coolest lazy day Class C. It was just awesome.
Did you guys get to go in it?
Well,
Yes,
I just peeked in it because she said her little dog didn't like it. Well, I think Sherry actually walked in it.
Yeah,
I didn't get to
really neat.
Of the windows. So yeah, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. Get us ready maybe if you need help with Amanda next year. And there's also talk. We have one camp area here that the camp host is. Oh, it's a 1998. Thanks, Shannon. 19 or there's one campsite here that's got probably 35 campgrounds that's full hookups. A lot of them have concrete pads and stuff. And the guy that's been running that for the last 14 years may be retiring. And they wanted to know if he was interested in taking that whole campground on.
Oh,
I'm assuming the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And that's the one over there. It's kind of a little bit away from the water, but you have full hookup, sewer, water, electric, 50 amp service. So if that comes along, that'd be great. If it don't, I'll be happy with the little ticket sale job that we got because we get our spot all summer for free. So I'm spinning on YouTube. Are you spinning?
I'm not.
Oh, you back?
I don't see no spinning.
Okay, it was just doing it on my YouTube side here. But yeah, it was a fun time. It was kind of get back and kind of calm down because we were going from from about 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning till 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and time you got lunch or breakfast cooked and everybody fed, it was almost time to do lunch. Oh, and one thing we did do as a group, we went over to Duck Dynasty, over to West Monroe, Louisiana, where Duck Commander's at, and we all did the little tour. And at the end of the tour, you get a duck call that they teach you how to assemble, and so everybody, we walked out of there with a whole bunch of quacking ducks on the way out of there. So that was fun. It was a good idea. So I'm saving my duck call for my grandson. He's a big duck hunter, so I want to save mine and give to him. It's not an expensive duck call, but at least it come from there. So Shanna said she had a blast, and Shanna, I tell you what, she's just the nicest lady you ever want to meet. So
yeah,
I'm so glad she made it down there.
I'm glad she did too.
Got her rig going. I think we got her. She had a tire pressure monitoring system. I think we got that all. Felix, that's one thing I didn't know about Felix until Jesse told me that she's like entry level genius.
She's just genius.
So she had to read the manual to get it done, and the manual was wrong. So guess where we went? We turned to YouTube, and she got her tire pressure monitoring system all hooked up for her. So. Oh, Cruising with the Colemans just dropped a video. And we're going to all head over to Grassroots Living here. So let's see how much time we got left. We got about 4 minutes left. So why don't we do that, Felix? Oh, she's on the phone. We'll get her to drop that link, or someone drop that link in for Grassroots Living, if you would, for me. And we will run over and raid Grassroots first ever live stream. So let's go ahead and get off, and we'll get over there. And like I always say, man, if you're not doing what you love, you're just not living. I will not be on next Tuesday night because we have board meeting. So I'll be on 2 weeks from tonight. You guys have a great night. Love you all. Can't wait to meet each and every one of you on the road somewhere. You guys take care.